all know Jet Li. A kung fu movie star who can really fight.
He's a true martial artist. I don't want to confine him.
He's fast. He's quick. And he's fierce.
It's great.
Then, in a stunning announcement, international superstar Jet Li revealed that Fearless would be his last martial arts film. Fans everywhere asked the same question. Is that true?
After this, no more, really.
After more than 25 years and 35 movies, why is this Jet Li's final wushu or martial arts film?
What Jet Li told me, he said he wanted to make a movie to tell the audiences what is the true meaning of wushu.
In Chinese, wushu means the way of combat. Countless kung fu movies have perpetuated misconceptions and stereotypes. Those films reinforce the notion that wushu is about killing and vengeance, or hatred and anger.
They thought of wushu like, I fight you, martial art, I fight you, you fight me. It's not, it's stop that.
The real goal of practicing wushu is to strengthen one's body, mind, and soul.
It's actually about making peace, avoid conflict.
It is the idea that a good offense is rooted in a good defense.
The better martial artist you are, you should be the better peacemaker.
Violence is not the only solution. The martial art, you only use the violence, use martial art, use kung fu, whatever you use the name to beat up the other. You only can beat up their body. You never change their heart.
Fearless is set against the turbulent times of the early 1900s. Foreign powers dominated China's key cities. Chinese citizens, labeled by the West as sick man of the East, faced an identity crisis. That is, all but one man, the legendary martial arts pioneer Hua Yunjia.
This is a story about a man, in the beginning, he just thought being number one, being the champion of all martial artists is all what life is all about. And then he made the biggest mistake in his life.
Jet's character must face the consequences of his actions. In the end, his self-discovery and the choices he made inspired a nation. Through the painful realization that the most formidable enemy lies within oneself, the martial artist strives to become a better human being.
我以为世上的武术确实没有高低之分，只有习武的人才有强弱之别。通过竞技，我们可以发现和认识一个真正的自己，因为我们真正的对手可能就是我们自己。
Fearless is the perfect story, can tell all the Jet Li's belief in the film.
Hua Yunjia's transformation mirrors Jet's own personal journey, a journey that took an unexpected twist. In 1997, at the top of his career, Jet Li was ready to give up everything. And then,
I met some Tibetan master. He said, you can't retire. You can't just walk out That's quite selfish. So for you, for a lot of people, it's okay, it's good. But for you, it's not. You have some responsibility in the future. But I asked him, what's the responsibility? Can you tell me? He said, the responsibility, nobody can tell you. You need to figure out yourself.
Jet, a Tibetan Buddhist, had studied with the Dalai Lama. Today, Jet advocates nonviolence and believes in the relentless pursuit of self-improvement.
I say to a lot of people all the time, the biggest enemy for Jet Li is Jet Li. I need to beat up myself. I need to, do better than today, better than yesterday, tomorrow better than today. I need to prove, try to fight myself. And the enemy not from outside, not from Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee. I want to be better than them. You want to beat yourself.
In other words, never stop improving oneself. As Jet firmly believes, you cannot choose when you were born, but you can choose how you face life.
Do your best. It's good enough.
With a movie, this meant going back to basics, real fights, with real fighters.
We have Jet Li, the real martial artist, right? I don't want to confine him. I want to also give him room to play.
Room to play meant creating the most spectacular and innovative fights ever seen in a wushu film. To achieve this, renowned action director and good friend Yuen Woo-ping was brought in.
We're very close friends. Every time I find him making my movie, he say, "Oh, you gave me trouble again." Because he make American film, for him is very easy. Really.
The most important thing, he understand how to protect the actor, how to make the actor look good.
Wu-ping and I, more than work in the industry more than, he's maybe 40 years, I'm 25 years. We know how to do it, but we know what kind of style.
Because they've been working for over more than 10 years. So immediately, they don't have to second guess each other.
Expectations were high. After all, Yuen Woo-ping and Jet Li created what many consider the definitive fight film, 1994's Fist of Legend.
When I went to the States to see Wu-ping, a few years ago, Wachowski brothers, they are watching every day, they say is like a book for, martial art book for all the martial art films. That's what they say. You need to watch this, then you make a martial art film.
Both Jet Li and director Ronnie Yu insist Fearless will top it.
Fearless, is best quality Chinese action martial art, wushu, what call wushu films. American people cannot do this kind of film, I can guarantee you. Because quite traditional Chinese way.
But what is the greatest challenge to creating these new and exciting action scenes?
Difficult to keep fresh because human only have 2 arms, 2 legs. I cannot make 3, 3 arms. Only from CG we can make it.
From the beginning, it was decided that computer animation and wire work would be kept to a minimum.
Usually, the cable work is much easier for us. We just sleeping, handing us, shut, come down. So not very difficult. Everybody can do. Your girl can do for sure. Charlie Sanyo, everybody can do. It's not difficult.
The intention was to keep it real.
Character fighting on the screen, they have special training, background. Not for a year, few years for sure.
I've been fighting for over 15 years. I fought in professional boxing, Thai boxing, and regular kickboxing.
Let me say the Germans, for example, we were one of the founders of martial arts when it came to blade and to lance fighting.
I've been a student of the sword for almost 35 years. I'm specializing in the unique style of the Spanish destreza, which is a very deadly style.
I'm sure I'll get a good thrashing by him, so it should be interesting.
Pressure was high, the strain enormous. Each fight scene had to be better than the last. Out of 100 shooting days, 60 grueling days were spent on the action sequences.
2 months. It's impossible if you use that time in American film.
I found that sometimes magic comes up because there's so much room.
We work very hard on each action sequences.
"20 years I've been making movies like in Hollywood and in Hong Kong. Now, looking back, I can say that this is the most difficult movie I ever made.
Make Jet Li film. The people always have more hope. We work together, we talk about a lot of, what kind of style, how to keep them fresh, how to put drama and belief. I always say the martial art is help the story, help the character. Not just martial art. If you only see martial art, you go to this fight on the television.
Because he's a true martial artist. He can also come in with some of his own ideas, and it will make him better.
But that can bring its own set of problems.
His actions almost can't capture in a normal film speed. So if you want to see Jet Li's movement clearly, you have to raise your film speed in order to see every of his movement.
Shooting film at 6 times normal speed was not uncommon. But Jet's greatest challenge wasn't slowing down so his movements could be captured on film.
We got to find the soul of the story, not just a fantastic action-packed movie where you have a leading character based on a historical figure, and then you just create a lot of action sequences.
It was especially important that the lead character connected with the audience. Only then would they share his pain and follow him on his emotional journey. This meant a new direction for the martial arts star.
And this time around is a huge challenge for Jack because there's a lot of drama and a lot of demand on his acting skill.
So director Ronnie Yu gave the superstar some key advice.
Don't think, just go with your heart.
I threw more my belief to this film. This character is quite close to me.
翠儿，给我的，
不给，
给我。
就不给嘛。
那你怎么样才给我啊？
等电影那台我才送给爹。
真的？
嗯。
拉钩为定。
That's why all this emotional scene that he do in the movie sort of like touches me, and I hope it would also touch the audience, because it's true. It's all true.
Because it's my heart. I believe. So I did my best during the shooting.
I think the audience will be pleasantly surprised that the range all of a sudden Jet Li can give us. It's more than just, okay, you see a cardboard character that he played that just kicked butt.
Action!
So is this really Jet Li's last wushu film?
Yes, it's the truth. Because I'm now is 42 years old. I talk about all the martial arts in my life through this character. Why I'm learning martial arts, what is martial arts, everything. The philosophy, the belief, everything through this character. If you watch the film, you'll really know Jet Li through the martial art, talk about your personal philosophy, everything. After this, no more, really.
I'm the donger.
Hey,